Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-March 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. What the hell? I don't know how to shuffle. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Swords. You're energetically engaged in something. I don't know what. Well, I mean, the obvious at a first sight would be, okay, I gotta do something about a situation that concerns me and another person, and it's about love, maybe. I'm trying to figure out because I feel like it's all happening, or it all wants to happen. It wants to happen, but it's not quite coming through for some reason. It's not happening. There's that anticipation of it. There's that fire inside of, ooh, and then there's nothing being done about it almost. I don't know. Let's see. Starting off the reading, you get the Five of Cups crossed by the Page of Cups. Yeah. There's that sense of I've moved on from certain things. I've healed from certain things. And look at me coming out stronger. I don't believe it. That's the thing. It's not, I do see healing, but not to the extent of what you're telling yourself about it, or whoever this is, because this could be somebody attached to you. There is a little bit of, yeah, I did all of that. I healed. Look at me learning. It just doesn't come through to me. It just, oh man. And I don't see any cards of deceit yet. I don't see any cards of that could signal to me, oh, they're lying, you know, or it's just the sense that I get from it. I don't know. We'll have to revisit that when we clarify, because for now it's, as I said, it's looking like, okay, you know, I've healed. I'm coming out stronger. I'm better. Okay. In your focus, the Justice card, trying to achieve a sense of balance here. In the recent past, the Ten of Pentacles, something stable was definitely playing out here for you. Probably within this situation, in your strength, the Two of Cups. It is about love. It is about commitment here, definitely. In the immediate future, the Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning, quite practical, showing up here. The energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it, the Fool, because that's it. That's the fire that you feel inside over it, that you feel like, oh, these are too slow, too grounded, that's why it's hard for me to match it to you, to be like, there's something in there. That's not what it is, you know, what this is showing me. But I guess that's what the clarification is for. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Three of Wands. Waiting. That's what I'm saying. There's the energy going out there, but in reality, and even here, in your hopes and fears, stagnation, the Hangman, nothing's happening. For the potential outcome, the Ten of Swords, a sense of defeat, a sense of possibly accepting where things are, where nothing's moving, nothing's happening. There's a sense of disconnect. I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Seven, 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 seven. 777 is actually good. But all of these sevens, that's again kind of coming in to support my feeling over this, where this is definitely, I'm gonna go make something work, and this is, no, I'm not doing that. You're gonna give me one of those readings, aren't you? Aren't you? Let's do the Five of Cups. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is what it is. Yeah, you healed. Yeah, you worked a lot on past situations, past things. You didn't heal the disconnect. And I don't even feel it's their disconnect. I feel like it's your disconnect. Because something was split up here at some point. There was love. There was energy being shared. And something, I don't know who. It doesn't even matter if it was you or them or whoever took that away. Whoever pulled the first plug basically out of this. But the other one continued pulling the plug. You know? So even if it was them leaving, your emotional disconnect wasn't healed. There's a whole lot of resistance to that, which is telling me you may have found yourself in a place of, well, they left. What was I going to do? I was going to leave too, right? Well, you know, what am I going to do? Yeah, okay. Leave too. What does that do for you, though? What kind of pain is riled up in there when that happens? What does that bring up for you? You know? That wasn't healed. It was quite rejected. Let's do the Page of Cups. What's up, baby boy? What's up, big guy? What's going on, baby boy? Who's cracking lacking? You want some love? You want some love, or you want to fight Kai? You want to fight Kai? Or you want love from Rana? You tell me, big boy. You tell me, big boy. First you want love, and then you're gonna kick his ass. And you're gonna kick his ass? Don't kick his ass. I know you love him, because then you groom him, and then you're like, ah, and then you're like, oh, let's love and play. Right? Right? Let's do the Page of Cups. King of Swords, Three of Swords, the Magician. Yeah, you're sitting on some pain. You're manifesting, but you're manifesting from a place of pain. And it's probably that pain over there that got all stirred up. That wasn't healed, but you're showing up and now I healed it, I'm fine. It's like you're focusing more towards them and what you have to do for them to move, for them to do this, for them to do that, for them to show up, for them to, I don't know. But you're not seeing that your manifestation comes from behind your own pain. So I don't know if that manifestation is coming to fruition, because if you have a blockage in the way, the universe is kind of like pointing everything out to this. It's like, hey. First you need to, you know, remove the blockage, remove from out of the way. Because I can't see your manifestation behind this. Like, I'm looking, I can't, what are you asking for? I can't see, you know? Let's do the Justice in your focus. Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're trying to gain balance here within the situation with this other energy here, but you're in your head about it. And of course you're in your head about it because you have pain attached to you, and that pain, you know, comes from fear, comes from who knows what that hasn't been healed, and it's going to keep you up here. And you're like, well, we can just be friends, and I'm okay with that. Or you could be in this place of, I'm okay if we're, you know, I don't, and you think you believe yourself. But this is also attached to you, the fear of losing this. So you're going to compromise this, what you feel, you're going to be like, you know what, I'll settle with being friends. And I'll lie to myself that I'm okay with that, just in case, because I don't want to lose them, you know, completely from my life. So better be acting nice so that we're good friends, instead of being honest with how you feel and addressing this fear, especially, you know. Let's do the Two of Cups in your strength. Ooh, the Death card, the World card, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this whole sense of love, of let's make love not war, kind of shifted into a sense of practicality. Like, let's work with this in whichever way suits us on a practical level. Why love one another? And I don't know who's doing that. It could be you, it could be them, it could be the both of you. But you shifting this into, let's be friends. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, let's just whatever. And then there's this other energy saying, you know what, love, who has time for that? Two energies that are coming in to support that whole, we don't have to look at emotions. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles. There's a whole lot of surface. And you know that there's more to that. You know that, no, it's not only that, you know. But someone is trying to push this onto the surface, and you're kind of probably agreeing out of your own fear to lose this completely. But you got more than surface to you. For the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Wands, the Sun, the Page of Wands. Yeah, definitely more than surface. There's this whole fire inside, again, that's showing up, that wants to come out and play. Especially with that Page of Wands there. There's a playful kind of energy to it. There's a whole lot of passion. It doesn't match. And you know it doesn't match, because it's like what you feel inside doesn't match if you, even if someone is trying to pull it outside and be like, let's function on the surface, not with what's going on inside. You know you have that fire in there, and it's like, yeah, but you know the fire doesn't really work on the outside here with what's going on the outside, and you know, from the wind and all of everything that's going on the surface, that fire is going to die out, and I don't want that, because that's my energy, and I don't want to put my fire out there for it to be burned, and you not putting that fire there is attached to this Five of Pentacles again. Your fear. You don't know. You don't know if it's going to be enough wind to blow out that fire. Maybe you have, you know, ongoing fire. Who the hell knows? You won't know until you try, but you're scared. Let's do the Fool. Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah. That's why I felt this from the beginning in this reading. Something doesn't match. Something doesn't... It's like... because one of you chooses to not go in their emotions, to not go in how they feel, to not, the other one is compromising, and it's like, yeah, I'll do the same. In order for me not to lose you, I'll do the same. I'm not going to do that either. But you kind of are. Because, you know, there's definitely a sense of you recognizing, I can't function like this, because I function in a different way. So if they choose to do that, why am I doing that? So that I don't lose them, but I lose me through this process, kind of thing. And then it starts becoming very, very hard. It's workable for a few minutes, a few days. I wouldn't give this a few years until you're like, nah, it's not working. You know? Three of Wands and the energy that's hidden from you. Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. And you have tried to tell yourself, it's okay, I'm learning from this. I'm being a better person for doing this. Who knows what you told yourself? Because there's definitely a sense of, I've learned a lot from this experience. Have you? Have you? Or have you just compromised yourself in there? Have you put yourself first? Because this is tied up to the Five of Swords here. Or did you just follow the energies in order for you not to lose this experience? You know, out of fear, you didn't even realize you were doing this. And that's the thing. That's why it showed up for me. Like, no, because they truly believed, you truly believed that you were doing this for, you know, no, you were listening to how you felt. You were, you know, you convinced yourself that you actually listened to how you felt. And I don't think so. I think you listened to how they felt. Let's do the Hangman in your hopes and fears. The Tower, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. You're starting to show me more and more the truth about the situation. Like, you're scared. You're scared that if you do move from this position of, let's just go with what's happening, what they're bringing in, I'll just go with it. I'm not going to move from my feelings. Because if I do, whew, this will never happen. And I want for this to happen. So I'm losing any chance for this to happen if I do move. So I'm not going to move. Let's do the Ten of Swords and the potential outcome. The Hermit, the Moon, the Six of Pentacles. For some reason, you are falling into the Ten of Swords energy, into that fear of yours of losing this. Maybe you need to. A lot of the times, even if it doesn't happen necessarily like that, we need to feel those energies because they will reveal some big-ass healing that we need to go through. And we wouldn't go through that healing if we wouldn't experience the loss that we're fearing so much. So sometimes they don't happen necessarily, other times they do in order for us to feel those, because I see deep-ass healing coming your way. Whenever you start experiencing the ending of this and the acceptance of, maybe that's when it shifts and you actually put yourself first. Because for now, you're putting them probably first. And following them and saying to yourself, no, I'm putting myself first through this. But you'll see the shift in here because it's definitely a shift. There's definitely a shift. And a place of depth that you're being dragged into once you experience this loss. Which is going to suck, by the way. But otherwise, we want to learn. Let's see what the universe has. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Empress. From the beginning when this reading started, I just don't believe these energies. I just don't, they don't make sense. They don't match. Because I see this as them, you looking at them as they're so balanced, they're so perfect. For me, there's that whole sense of they're like this, they're like that. And what I see is, we're going to do things my way. And you're like, yes, we will, so that I don't lose you. Only you don't perceive it as that. You perceive this whole situation as they're the shit. And of course they know, because they're aligned. They're in that place of they know what's best for them, just like I know what's best for me. That's what you tell yourself, but make sure the energies are not those of, you know what, I prefer not to touch the deeper level of things, and I'm going to stay up here. If you want to join me, okay. If not, and you're like, no, I'll join you. Let's be friends, because I want to join you. And we don't have to touch emotions. We're good. We're good where we're at without emotions. Meanwhile, you're not necessarily. But this is what's coming out. I don't know. Hopefully it's not the case, or if it is the case, start recognizing that and start putting yourself first through this. Start with acknowledging that maybe you're not, if you're in this scenario. I don't know. Let's do the spirit, the spirit animal oracle. Final words from that. Let's see. The dolphin spirit. This and that are true. That's quite interesting. Let's see what the hell that is. When you most want to be acknowledged as right and see other ways as wrong, Dolphin Spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. You want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not. Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you there are two sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you. So let dolphin spirits soften your heart so that you make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. Now, if this reading didn't confuse the shit out of you, this might have. But it didn't. Listen to it. It's much more simple than it sounds. Or it's trying to trick you, which it doesn't. Or it's trying to trick me, which I don't. It's kind of like your reading. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.